All right, I forgot to do the graph portion of this. So if you were to check this on Desmos, you would see kind of where it crosses, and it's going to cross at -5, it's going to cross at +5, and it's also going to cross at +1. Now it crosses through them because they all have an odd multiplicity, right? They have a multiplicity of 1, so it passes right through there. Now if they had an even number, then it would just touch and turn around in that direction. And then, technically this doesn't count as multiplicity because it's just 1, but if that was an odd number like 3, then that's where it bends at that number. So a quick sketch of this graph. Let's see, it crosses at -5, it crosses at +1, and it crosses at +5. So it looks something like, I forgot my dot there on +5. Cool, just a very basic sketch. Now if you look at the second one, again, they all have a multiplicity of 1, which means it just passes through right there. So we're looking at -3, +3, and -6. So if we were to sketch a graph with that, we have -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There'll be a dot there. We have one at -3, 1, 2, 3. And we have one at +3 as well. So you can check it on Desmos.com. You just type it in and it'll graph it for you. If the first term is negative on these 1 to the 3rd power, that means it starts up in the top left corner and kind of dips down like that. So it's going to go woo, 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 or something along those lines. Again, we're just looking for a basic sketch here. So here we go. Looking for a common factor here. They all have at least x to the 3rd power. There we go. So we can factor out x to the 3rd power, which leaves us with x squared plus 6x plus 9. This one looks pretty uphill here. Oh, so the x cubed out there, fine, we'll leave it. Factors of 9 that add up to 6 are 3 and 3. So that can be written as x plus 3 times x plus 3, or x plus 3 squared. We have the x to the 3rd out here. So this x to the 3rd, that x can equal 0. But since we have an exponent of 3, that means it has a multiplicity of 3 there. Because it would be like x times x times x. So each one of those x's can equal 0. So we'll say multiplicity of 3. And that means that it bends at that point. Now both of these x's can equal -3. And that has a multiplicity of 2. And when that happens, that's where it hits it and then turns back around. So let's see if we draw a little sketch here. We got 0 and -3. So I don't want to draw a terrible graph here for you, so let me take a peek. Multiplicity of 3. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to write that the multiplicity of 2 is where it just touches the x-axis and turns around. So the graph starts down here, and it goes, touches there, and it comes back down, and then it kind of goes up like that. And there's a little curve in that. I'm really bad at drawing graphs. I'm sorry. I apologize. So let's do the next one on the next vid. Sound good?